You all continue to experiment with the forge, finding that it can infuse now with the power of a green dragon after destroying the orb of dragonkind in it. Items that were non-magical to begin with powers of the green dragon, which Felix found out through his blade and I believe his shield.
Hand crossbow.
And hand crossbow. And I think someone else put something in to get the poison.
This is my shield, yeah.
And Barrick's shield. You studied that for a little bit longer, but decided that it was best to leave the mine now and head back to Fandalen to regroup, decide where you wanted to go next. Tybalt wanting to go to Waterdeep, everyone else wanting to discuss where to go, besides Wynn, who just wanted to get back to town to become town master, which has been his goal since, Lord, a few weeks ago.
Long time.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. As you all left the mine, you saw that there was tracks and markings and just recently abandoned camps of a large force. After further inspection, you found out it did seem to be an orcish war camp that had been abandoned, and it seemed like they were marching towards Fandalen, and you were only about 30 minutes to an hour behind them as they had marched right throughout early morning to hit right around sunrise. So as you crested from the hills back to Fandalen, you saw the town was already under attack. You saw and heard sounds of battle from all over the town. You saw the blacksmith on fire, Barthons' provisions on fire, and battles throughout the rest of the town. You all began to engage what looked to be huge groups of orcs fighting against a few soldiers bearing the emblems of Neverwinter. As you engaged with them, Tybalt began to fly and saw on the horizon two figures that you all had seen before. One being Nesnar the spider on a hill, standing next to a large, what looked to be elephant man in black plate armor, holding a large halberd standing next to him. And as you saw that, the halberd was raised to the sky and began to summon dark clouds over the town. And from the clouds you heard a screech in the sky and heard the sound of beating wings as you saw a green dragon flying, kind of blocking out the sun. But, alas, you are currently engaged
Ew, gross,
at Barthons' provisions.
That is very on fire.
Very on fire. You had split the party to two sides of Barthons. You had Bayrick, Baz, Baxter, and Tybalt on one side, and you had Wynn and Felix on the other. And with that, let me play the music, and let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I fucking love initiative.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll initiative. Exactly.
Oh, rolled again? Okay.
I think that you rolled yours already.
7.
Yeah, I got an 18.
That's good. I think I already have it.
Okay. If not, I'll...
What is the state of combat? Right, like are we starting from scratch here, or has some damage been done already?
Some damage has been done to the enemies already in this combat. I did try to... I know at the very end that you guys had wiped out Horde A, but he did get reset to have some HP. You two at the side. The other two are wounded as well, but the guards are also wounded. You guys are already... I don't think you guys long rested. You guys short rested on the way, but I don't think you guys really took that much damage, so don't worry about any kind of adjustments for your health.
Okay.
Full health.
I think you guys took 2 or 3 HP.
Yeah.
Maximum.
You mean like
I didn't have any hit dice for a short rest.
Do you mean like the hit points for the horde thing, or are we just getting rid of that?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I just need Bayrick's initiative roll. Oh,
Bayrick.
It's last, in case that wasn't clear.
It may not be less. There could be a
Is it-
0 in there.
It's a well.
Unlikely.
Matrix is a 0. Yeah.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Okay.
How is
It's a 1.
Do you have like an 8 in your dexterity? Is that why it's a 1? Or...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. It's kind of a weird stat to make your jump stat, but I respect it. I never see it.
Why would I need Dex?
I don't know.
Yeah.
man.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Fireball? Fireball?
Yeah, right. I mean, that's
true.
fine.
That's true.
I do resist fire, so I don't really. It's not a huge deal.
A force fireball?
Oh, that would be bad news bears. But
If I was a sorcerer, I could probably do that.
I mean, the +1 in Dex would not help me make a lot of those saves. Is what I'm saying.
Mm.
All right, starting first is actually one of the guard captains who misses twice at the horde, and it goes to Felix's turn, followed by Win.
All right, Felix is going to have his do a little flyby,
Oh, this music rips. Let's go.
give me some advantage,
Oh, you'll get
and I will
Rips
swing
a little
away
hard.
with my poisonous rapier.
That sounds hot.
That would be a crit.
Stop.
Oh, that's a good start.
Pretty good, and I think that doubles the poison damage too, right?
It
Yep.
does. So we're going to start with 12, which will double. So far, we've got 24, 29 plus
Ooh, baby.
1d4 of poison. That'll double to 35. And then, since my owl is taking the help action, sneak attack. So that'll be 6d6.
That's not that strong.
So 35, 54 points of damage.
I was just trying to see the beginning damage. I got 17 plus 6 for 23 plus
Double the 12.
32. Double what, 12?
The 12 is the weapon. Oh no, you're right. That
Yeah,
is
just-
double. So take 12 away, so that'll be 42.
Yeah, okay. I was just trying to figure out the first damage, but yeah, I think we got
I
it. So
walked away to
42.
give my wife kisses. How did you do 42 damage?
I critted.
He crit sneak attack.
Oh,
I critted.
Okay. This horde, as you just start slicing and dicing from the back as they're charging at Win, you just take out like the whole rear guard, leaving just a few left that kind of look bewildered as they hear the droppings of their fellows and kind of look back at you and give you a bestial roar.
I look at him and say, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Did I see that happen from 60 feet up?
Maybe.
I'll take it. I'll congratulate
We can
you.
always do a perception roll.
Sure, why not?
There's a lot of flames and smoke here.
I would say so. 19.
Yeah, you probably saw it.
That's cool.
Okay, goes to Win's turn.
Hey, question. Since we're leaving off from where we were, am I still raged?
Sure.
Okay, good, because I'm...
You got a little while to go, so...
Are we still
You're-
flanking?
No, that was just for the other thing. No flanking.
After seeing that dope amount of damage from Felix, I'm gonna be like, yes, that was very good damage. Congrats. And then I'm gonna go in and attack.
Is that your new angry?
Yeah,
Could be.
It's
20
that hits.
for 12.
Mhm.
And then pull arm, haha. For 24.
That will hit as well.
Don't be a jerk, don't be a jerk. Alright, for 11.
Max damage.
And as they all turn around, you start laying into their behind with your large, pointy stick.
Teehee.
And you kill the rest of the horde.
Do as you do.
Guess they don't get a turn.
They don't
Anything else
get
for your turn, Win? You do have movement.
Oh yes, movement.
is this a door just to my east?
This?
My point. Right here.
No.
Okay. It looked different from the rest of the wall. That's why I was just checking.
Looks like they're gonna need help down this way. 20.
Wait, we got to get to the tavern. Come on.
I can literally get to here.
I'm gonna roll for the next person while you are
There,
moving.
I'm done. As far as I can make it.
Okay, the guard A attacks with his spear towards the horde and does hit. But that goes to the captain. Who's going to? I get to roll real dice. Okay. Attacking Baxaran. 22 for the first hit.
Yeah.
For 14 damage, slashing. And the second is a 19.
That hits.
Hits
Mm-hmm.
for another 12 slashing damage. Okay, there's already a turn. And Horde B just starts rampaging towards the guards. First hit.
Wog.
Wog is right. Ooh, the first one actually just misses. Wow. Second hit.
Gork. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da.
Wow. That guard is lucky. Okay.
Orcs,
Third-
orcs.
third
Orcs.
hit. Let's see if this hits. Nope. It does not. Goes to Baz's turn as
Used to
the
be
horde
being larger.
the horde just starts swinging at each other apparently. Goes to Baz Rose's turn.
That was very fast.
Sorry.
Congratulations. I am going to come around the captain a little bit here. Take my attacks. So we've got a fucking 10.
Not just a 10, a fucking 10.
Used to
A
that being larger.
19?
19 hits.
Just 19 hits? Okay. We're looking at 7 points of slashing damage.
I need a beer.
Same.
And then bonus action attack, natural 1.
Yay!
Why'd you have to yell yay?
Question.
Wait a minute.
I cast Bless last week.
Halfling! I'm a
Yeah,
halfling!
you're a halfling. Reroll it.
Did you use a spell slot?
I did use a spell slot. Did you just give me my spell slot back?
Yeah,
Or
just take your spell
Okay.
slot back.
All right, I'll take a spell slot.
Okay, 17 will hit since you're a halfling.
Thank you.
5
That's
seconds
why I
later,
yelled yay.
cast
Jesus.
Bless.
That's 12 points of slashing
12.
damage.
Okay, not bad.
That's pretty good.
Almost
I'm used to it being a
20.
bit larger.
Wow. Baxaran dodges, because that's all he can do, because I use my bonus action.
Okay, any other movement
That's
or
it.
anything? Okay.
No, that's it.
Wow, okay. These guards can hit with their +3 to hit, but their orc horde misses every hit. Makes sense.
Yup.
4 to the horde. Okay, and then it goes to Tybalt, then followed by
Oh,
Bayrick
right.
before we're back to the captain.
You'll never see it coming. But I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the horde. So let's get that up.
I thought you were
and
going to fireball, to be honest.
Yeah, seriously,
Yeah.
at this rate.
ready. There's already enough fire for me to be happy. So 25. And that's 10 damage on the first blast. 26 on the second blast. That's 11 damage. So 21 damage from the Eldritch Blast.
To the captain, correct?
To the horde, actually.
Oh, to the horde, okay.
Yep.
You're like just blasting dark energy into them, almost like making little craters in the ground as you just see orcs flying into the air, landing harshly. But there's still quite a bit of them.
With my bonus action up in the air, I will flap my cape and end my turn.
All right, goes.
Can
to
we
Bayrick.
stop saying blasting so sexually?
No,
Was that sexual?
I started blast.
Blasted.
Blast.
And you're banned.
Okay, fair enough.
How long
Fair
can I
enough,
hold
Baz.
this?
Fair enough. Speaking of which,
Trying to figure out. Yeah. All right. We'll. We're gonna cast spiritual weapon. Ryan's dad's favorite spell.
He died. His cleric died before he could get it, but he was definitely going to take it.
All right. So we'll do spiritual weapon attack on the captain. Oh, from 18 to a 5. That's a 12 to hit. That's a hard no. And then I'm gonna hit him or try to. Nope. 2 terrible rolls. Man, brutal.
Dude, I feel like it's just clerics are cursed, man, because my cleric could not hit shit with spiritual weapon or his weapon.
Brutal. It's like you can't do anything if you're rolling below an 8.
Yeah. You're like,
All right, that's my turn.
all right. Goes back to the guard captain, who's attacking the horde. Okay, he actually is going to miss once. He's going to miss twice. Awesome. It goes to Felix, followed by Wen.
All right. As you're okay, I move up to here. Have my bird fly up to here, and then I will.
How is your
Take a
bird
shot.
feeling about the current state of the
wait.
fire next to it?
Oh, that building
fine.
is fucking blazing.
How's your
Yeah,
bird
it's-
feel about that? Feeling pretty good?
Wait, I
Yeah.
forgot. I have an imp.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
It's just a standard imp. You're not flavoring it at all.
I'll explain him more later, but he's just,
Gary.
as of right now, he's an imp.
His name's Gary.
His name's actually Richard. Thank you.
Rick's dad.
Richard Sr.
His flavor is Sour Patch Kids with a hint of brimstone.
Now, oh wait, I forgot. Baz showed me how to have the character sheet always ready, so I can.
Yeah, you can just add the imp to your extras, which, by the way, that has helped me a lot, Baz, so I appreciate that.
Kind of was
You're
expecting
welcome.
him to be a little bit bigger. I don't
Do I have
know.
a flying?
I just appreciate that you're saying it and not like you over spamming the button.
No, it's funny to me. It's this is a good drop. I don't want to ruin it.
Felix, are you just moving or any attacks or anything?
Oh, I thought his imp was going to do something. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay,
He forgot
yeah,
about his imp, and so did I, so it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm taking a shot at Horde B. 23.
That's definitely going to hit.
Right. That will be 8 points of damage. And
Get the
then,
sneak attack.
yep, I'm assuming those are allies around them.
They're not attacking you. So that's good.
Another 6, so 14 points of damage. And then bonus action.
yeah.
I would like to have my invisible mage hand pick up an alchemist fire vial off my belt.
Ooh.
And he will move 30 feet, so it'll be right up next to my owl.
Okay.
Your owl's gonna have PTSD, man.
Oh, the owl's fine. I communicate with him. He's fine. Everything's fine. And that will end my turn.
All right, goes to Wen's turn.
All right. I'm going to dash, and as I dash, I'm definitely going to jump over the one of these flaming carts and take some of that sweet fire damage, so I don't lose my rage.
Okay, let's see if you take half damage. Just make a acrobatics check.
I can do that. Acrobatics it is. Wow, and my acrobatics is good too, which is
Awesome.
bullshit.
We should do a. Should be great. 12 fire damage.
Fuck yeah, I love fire damage. That fucking hurt, but at least I'm still angry.
Yeah, I think you get resistance to fire pretty soon. Oh wait, no, you're not really. You're kind of splitting your levels.
We gotta get you a javelin or something.
We definitely
A cannon in his chest.
Just attack the ground, man.
Well, yeah, I tried to do that because like Baz brought up the point that my chest plate looks like a face with a mouth that opens up, and I was like, Ryan, can I shoot like a laser from my chest once in a while? And he was like, no, fuck you, I hate you. Literally his words.
Would it be
I
Iron
think the
Man?
answer was just no.
To be fair, I would also have said no.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about you, Sus. You always try to make my life difficult.
Can I shit out healing potions?
No, he was like, can I just gain this extra really cool feature? It sounds cool, but it seems a little broken. That's why I said no.
I mean, you could have
Can it
made it
all-
regular, like
Can I-
regular weapon.
Can I use my favorite foe like Hex?
Okay, you know what?
Oh no, we're gonna get in trouble.
You can have a cannon that does 1d4 damage, but on anything below a 5 to hit, it backfires on you.
Oh
It's a tiny
no!
cannon that comes out of your pee-pee.
That's not a cannon. That's a.
I'm used to you being larger. That's why. That's
Not a
why
cannon,
it does
that's
a little
pea
damage.
shooter.
Guards miss, goes to the orc.
I hate
Captain.
this game.
You would think we hadn't played in like a month.
Ooh.
No. Did you say I hate this boomer game?
He's gonna throw 2 javelins at Tybalt.
Fuck.
Does anything happen if he hits me? Could I fall?
The first one is 22 to hit.
Well, that's gonna hit.
Ooh.
I forget. Why are you so high up?
I have boots of
Oh,
flying.
okay, that's right.
Hold on, I gotta nerf this damage real quick. Hold on. That
Wait,
was
what do
way
you-
too much.
What do you mean nerf? Hold on.
I didn't realize how much damage his javelins did until I looked at it. We're nerfing it.
What kind of javelins does he have?
Why does it do 3d6?
Dude, you don't want to see what it did before.
What did it do before?
It was 4d12.
What?
Speaking of getting wind javelins, there they are.
Yeah, the first iteration
Oh,
was just
no.
a javelin that shot
Tybalt.
bugbears.
Heal the 13 damage back. I was rolling off the wrong character sheet. That was the Horde's javelins. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
why I
That's
did
why
so
I
much
did
damage.
so much, because it was a
Okay.
bunch of them.
Okay. He's actually going to throw darts at you. So it's going to be a
Okay.
lot less damage.
This is a lot better.
Now, I am still taking his first to hit because it was the
That's
same
fine.
roll,
That's
but
fine, that's fine.
it still does a decent amount of damage.
Oh, Lily, are you
84,
funny?
baby.
7 for that one.
That's not too
Yeah.
bad.
That's a lot. That's
You get 2 wines. I
Why?
would like 1.
so I have a question. With the horde that it hits 2. With the horde, since I killed a few of them, would I have gotten my temporary hit points? Technically, or
No.
okay.
Will I get canceled if my
Cat
cat
wine?
drinks wine on stream? I really should
They
get
count-
cat wine.
Worst.
I
They
should
count
get
as
some
one
cat
creature.
wine. That would be
Does
great.
19 hit as well?
Yes, 19 does hit it. My
Okay.
AC is 16 for the reference.
Can't tell him.
Another
He's
8 damage for a total of 15, which I think was still less than he did the first time.
The first one was like.
It was 13 without the modifier.
There's,
That was just the roll.
There's nothing that's gonna go wrong with what I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah, that's a nightmare. No.
Okay. Now, the horde is still swarming at the guards. Okay, they actually hit this time. Oh god. This is so bad. Oh god. This guard's gonna be dead.
Is it a single guard or is it like a set of guards?
This is a single guard.
Oh, he dead. Oh,
he
my
dead.
god.
Guard 1's dead.
That would kill me
Not
right
guard one.
now.
No.
He was 3 days away from retirement.
He just bought a boat.
Now they're swarming the other guard. Okay, that is the guard's. Yep, just beats the guard's AC. I think this one's going down too.
I mean, he could roll for 4 damage.
Real quick to answer Baz, because this one is the me glass, and this one is everybody else. You know, because of the height difference.
Guard B is still alive, but barely.
Ooh, not good.
Guard A is dead, and that's going to go to Baz's turn.
You're gonna have to wait. Baz, before you take your turn, Ryan, you're the best DM daddy ever, and you're way better than Critical Role, and we love you, even though you won't give me chest cannons. Heart.
I don't think there's like a real comparison between the two. I don't think it's fair to compare the two.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's
yeah.
go, baby.
He hits.
14 damage.
Captain's looking more than bloodied now.
Does a 15 hit?
Actually, it just hits.
Fantastic.
Oh, you put a cooldown on it.
Ooh, that hit almost as much as your crit.
That is 10 points of damage with the second swipe.
He's looking weak.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah, you are.
23.
That hits. It's possible.
12 points.
You kill him.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck you, Javelin Man.
Javelin
He did.
Man. Javelin Man, flying through the air in the middle of the night.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 will get me here. And
Too bad you guys can't listen to the music. It's
Yeah.
ripping.
I'm listening to it. It rips.
I hear it.
I can't.
Nope.
I just turned it back on, and I'm like, I should have had it on earlier.
So many kick drums happening right now.
It's like the best part of music, man.
I want to have.
Wish I had longer hair.
Yeah, Bax is going to come around about the same with me. Because I think everybody's going to close in. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Okay. This guard holding barely. Oh god, these guards.
Wow.
I know. They've been. Besides the one dying, they've been smacking. All right, the guard.
X-Ray infuses it for 3 points of fire.
Ooh, 3 more damage from this guard.
Do they get reduced in their effectiveness as
The
they?
horde.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. All right.
They are actually just about at their limit right there. They also. Oh, I forgot they have a bonus action.
I think I just now realized this was Barthons, and I'm real sad.
It's Barthons.
Oh man!
Quick, get the
What enough for you, Sus?
Goes
So
to
was it
Tibble.
wet enough for you?
Oh, wet enough.
Oh yes. I forgot I redeemed that like an hour ago.
Barthons isn't very wet.
It's not. All right. I'm gonna say that the imp's up here with me. So how do we do familiars? Do they take their turn at the same time as mine, or? What are we doing?
It's like directly. You can do it directly before or directly after. You can pick.
Well, I'm gonna do directly before, and he's gonna give me the help action. That's advantage on one attack or all attacks for the turn.
It's one.
Okay. Well, time to do Old Faithful. Let's get out my Eldritch Blast Cannon.
Blasting again.
Yeah, so does the
Blast.
17? Does the 17 hit the horde?
Yes, it
All right,
does.
so that's max of 14 damage
Oof.
from the first blast. Oh, that should have. I guess that should have been an advantage. Oh well, I'll roll the second one at advantage.
Yeah, you can roll the second one at advantage.
27 to hit,
Good thing you had rolled advantage on that one.
and then 11 more damage from that.
There's probably only like 3 or 4 of these orcs left after you're blowing more craters and blasting all over the place.
Blowing and blasting at that.
Blowing and blasting.
And then I'll flap my cape, and then I'll actually fly a little bit. I got 60 feet of fly speed. So me and
Blowing,
the imp's on my
blasting,
shoulders,
flapping.
so I'll move over here. Yep, that'll end my turn.
Okay, goes to Barrick.
Richard Senior. God damn it, fuck.
All right, so